Welcome back. Celtic 1, Rosenborg 0 it finished. Let's have a look at the match statistics, confirm what you've just seen over the 90 minutes. 12 goal attempts by Celtic led to just the 1 goal, and 3 on target for Rosenborg out of the 5. It was a well-balanced second half, Andy, but Celtic always seemed to have the edge.
Yeah, I think it was very tense, very nervy, especially at the end, but very strong, determined defending. I think what shone through really amongst all the players was the team spirit that must be there, because some of the effort the players were putting into the match was magnificent. Great
defensive performance from Celtic in the second half, Joe.
It was first class. I mean, Robert Douglas didn't have much to do until the end of the game, and I think that was due to defensively. I mean, you've seen Sutton, all the running he did, but the 3 centre-backs, the number of blocks they got, the number of times they closed the ball down and prevented Rosenborg from getting chances. I mean, their game was good up until the edge of the box, and I think it was down to the Celtic back 3 to prevent them from getting any clear-cut opportunities.
Yeah, let's have a look at how the game unfolded tonight at Celtic Park. The goal incident, well, it came from a free kick, Andy, and it was Petrov who was straight through.
Yeah, it's an aspect of his game that he's very good at. He's given a licence to go forward. He's getting a lot of goals just now, albeit from free kicks. And surprised he didn't take this one, but I think it was a cheap goal, but you'll take it all the same.
And as we said at half-time, Joe, the wall, question marks.
Oh, it's a terrible. I mean, the situation like that, when you come to this standard of football and for a game to be decided with a goal like that, I think it would be very disappointing for the Rosenborg people.
Early second half, chance for Larsson.
Yeah, Larsson is sharp as ever and showing a bit of pace there, but I think the defender really got himself into a great position. And this one here, I thought he was just going to lift it over the goalkeeper, but I think you must, look at the goalkeeper there and say he did really well.
Yeah, and then Sutton looks up, sees goal, Joe, has a pop.
Yeah, well, it was great work there by Lampard to begin with. And Lambert did set it up for him. There's another opportunity there. I think it was Petrov got in on that one, and this is Robert Douglas, who throughout the majority of the game didn't have much to do, but I think he was pulled up there, but the
and the reason we're showing these chances, of course, Joe, is that they hadn't had much to do. The whistle had actually gone on both occasions for free kicks, and he's made 2 great saves. Yeah,
but he didn't know that, Jim, I think, and he was on his toes, and I think both of those saves really highlight the fact that he's winning all the supporters over, and he's coming into his game now trying to establish himself as the undisputed number 1.
Yeah, huge victory for Celtic. Let's hear from Martin O'Neill. He's with Peter Martin.
Martin, 1 goal settled it. What did you make of the game?
I thought it was a great game. I thought we deserved to win the match. We got the goal in front, which we deserved, and after that we just couldn't kill the game off. We had chance after chance to get a second goal and we couldn't kill it, and because of that the game's obviously on a knife edge, and there's always a chance that Rosenborg, who are a good side, can score a goal, but we were terrific today considering it's our 3rd game in the Champions League. It's a great effort by the players.
Yeah, he's a happy man tonight. He'll be even happier when he hears this news, the result from the other match in Group E tonight. FC Porto 0, Juventus 0. I can tell you it was a scrappy game, very few chances, but Salas actually hit the bar for Juve, but it was a point apiece, and that means that tonight Celtic top Group E after 3 matches. Juventus a point behind, Porto a further point behind, and Andy, Porto is the next big match next Wednesday.
Yeah, it is. They're all huge games, of course, but Celtic now go into a phase where they've got 2 away games, Porto and then Rosenborg. But I think halfway through the group, being in pole position, I think it gives them a real chance, and I'd be very surprised if they don't go through.
Psychologically, Joe, what does it mean to Celtic tonight to be sitting top at the halfway stage?
I think they'll be absolutely delighted with it. I mean, especially when the result comes through. Porto, the position there, and Celtic will look at the points that they've already accumulated. I think there'll be a lot of confidence come. I mean, it's a new experience for them playing in this level, and it is all about gaining more experience, which they will from the victory tonight, and going in to the next week's game. I think they'll be on a high.
Yeah, let's go to a man who's bound to be on a high tonight. Alan Thompson's with Peter.
Alan, you must be a happy man getting the goal, which eventually proved to be the winner in the game.
Yeah, they come very early, but we're just delighted to have held on for the rest of the game and got the 3 points at the end.
It was a tough game, and many people believed that Rosenborg would be easy for Celtic to get the 3 points, but it didn't prove to be the case.
No, it just goes to show that there's no easy games when you get to this level, and Rosenborg showed that tonight. I thought they were extremely good. physical, technically good, and proved a difficult test for us.
Celtic top the group now. What's your view on the group with Celtic at the top and Juventus drawing with Porto?
Well, it's 2 games to go, and they're going to be 3 games to go. Sorry, they're going to be difficult. 1 home game left, so we know they're part of the job's done, but there's still a lot to be done.
Thanks, Alan.
Cheers, Peter.
Andy, Celtic scored that goal. I'm not saying they sat back after that, but they seemed quite happy to have the goal and have their noses in front.
Yeah, I think it's important to always get that first goal, and especially with a team like Celtic who are very strong defensively. And I just think they're always liable to win 1-0 because they are so strong at the back, and I think that was highlighted again tonight. The defending at times was magnificent.
And they seem to be growing mentally, Joe, this Celtic side.
Well, it is. It's about gaining experience. I mean, if you look down at England, Arsenal, they've went through that and they haven't really come on the way they should have done. And I think the more games that Celtic go through at this level, especially if they win the games, I think they will grow in confidence and grow in the experience they have. I mean, Lambert is the only one that has got true, real European experience within this. And as a Celtic team, as I say, if they can pass through this phase and gain another opportunity to play more games, the better it will be for them in the long run.
And briefly, Andy, Archie and Billy highlighted Paul Lambert, man of the match tonight.
Yeah, I thought he was excellent. Lambert, Lennon in midfield, but a whole host of big players for Celtic, and that's what you need to get them through to the next phase.
Yeah, Celtic looking very good this evening after that 1-0 win over Rosenborg. But that is it from us tonight. My thanks to Andy and to Joe for their thoughts here in the studio. Remember, of course, we are back next Wednesday night for Celtic's next game away to Porto. Not to be missed. Big match highlights coming up later tonight at 11:30. And I'll see you for Scotsport on Sunday at 4:45 as the Bank of Scotland SPL resumes. Celtic are top of Group E tonight. Thanks for watching. Good night.
This program was sponsored by Ford and PlayStation 2.